Day 2 of jury deliberations in the Jerrod Baum murder trial. The panel has called it a night after an entire day of discussions. Kelly?
Bob, they will be back in court tomorrow to continue conversation of whether Jerrod Baum is guilty for kidnapping, murdering, and then throwing the bodies of 2 teens down a mine shaft. Fox 13 News reporter Emily TENCER spoke to the victims' families who are eager for answers.
Thursday was a day of waiting, but it wasn't a day wasted.
It is nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie, but all we can do is sit and wait and hope for the best.
The families of murdered teens Breezy, Ottenson, and Riley Powell waited years for this trial. Now they wait day by day as the jury deliberates whether or not Jerrod Baum is guilty for their deaths.
It's been tough. It's been emotionally exhausting, physically exhausting, and we're ready for it to be over and move on to the next chapter.
That's Bill Powell, Riley's dad, and Amanda Davis, Breezy's aunt. Ever since the trial began back in March, they've spent every day in court, hearing the gruesome details of the last moments of their loved ones' lives.
We're learning a lot more than what we knew, because they wouldn't tell us a lot.
On Wednesday, attorneys shared hours of closing arguments, hoping to sway the jury one final time.
They spoke the truth and got down to the nitty-gritty, I guess you'd say, and defense team was, to my feelings, a little wishy-washy.
Even if the families get the outcome they want, they say it'll never bring Riley and Breezy back.
They were just getting there. They were just finally finding themselves, and they were taken from us.
The family says today would have been the perfect day for a conviction. It's the 4-year anniversary of the day the family laid the 2 teens to rest. They'll be back here tomorrow for another day of hoping justice will come. Reporting in Utah County, Emily TENCER, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Fox 13 News also spoke in depth with local criminal defense attorney Jesse Nix, not involved in this case, to get his insight. He expects it could be a while for the jury to sift through all those charges and discuss the weeks of evidence and testimony.
So these 8 people who are approaching 40 days on this case, I imagine they want to get it right. But I also imagine they're pretty tired now. And I'm hoping, like jurors usually do, they take their responsibility very seriously.
Stay with Fox 13 News as we continue to watch for a verdict in this highly publicized trial. As soon as we get word of the verdict, we will pass it along to you. We're following it on air, on our social media pages, and at fox13now.com.